This week's hymn is a great favourite, I know, with many of you. It is often chosen by families for singing at funerals, I think, because it strikes such a chord with them when they think about their loved one. When they think about the love they've shared and the many blessings of life, which so often we take for granted. The hymn is, "Great is thy faithfulness." That the hymn records simple blessings in life as some of the things most to be valued and cherished reflects the hymn writer himself and what the blessings he counted were in the midst of what you consider to be his very ordinary life. His name was Thomas Chisholm, and he was born in a simple Kentucky log cabin in 1866. He came to faith in his mid-20s and became a pastor at the age of 36. Sadly, he only served for 1 year before he had to retire due to poor health, which dogged him for the remainder of his years. He spent the majority of the rest of his life as an insurance salesman in New Jersey. He died in 1960 at the age of 93. During his life, he wrote over 1,200 poems, most of which no one will ever hear. But in 1923, at the age of 57, Chisholm sent a few of his poems to William Runyon at the Hope Publishing Company. One of them was the hymn, "Great is thy faithfulness." Chisholm had taken his inspiration for the hymn from a text in the book of Lamentations in chapter 3 at verse 22. "The steadfast love of the Lord never ceases. His mercies never come to an end. They are new every morning. Great is thy faithfulness." Runyon was particularly moved by "Great is thy faithfulness" and sought to set it to a melody that would reflect the response of wonder and gratefulness to God's faithfulness conveyed in the lyrics. Well, he succeeded, and the hymn has been popular ever since. Today's hymn took some time to eventually cross the Atlantic and become popular here. But it certainly did after making its debut at the Billy Graham Crusades in the 1960s, where it was sung by Graham's great friend, George Beverly Shea. When Chisholm was 75, he wrote this in a letter. "My income has not been large at any time due to impaired health in the earlier years, which has followed me on until now. Although I must not fail to record here the unfailing faithfulness of a covenant-keeping God, and that he has given me many wonderful displays of his providing care, for which I am filled with astonishing gratefulness. Great is thy faithfulness is indeed a hymn of gratitude. My own favourite verse is the second, which recognises the faithfulness of God as made manifest in nature. Summer and winter, and springtime and harvest, sun, moon and stars in their courses above, join with all nature in manifold witness to thy great faithfulness, mercy and love." Enjoy this week's hymn.